Secretary bird. At first glance, it looks ridiculous. Long legs, upright posture, feathers slicked back like it's late for a meeting. It doesn't look fast. It doesn't look dangerous. And that's exactly why it works. The secretary bird can reach over 1.3 meters in height, but unlike most birds of prey, it doesn't dominate the sky. It dominates the ground. This bird hunts on foot, walking slowly through the African savanna, scanning the grass with relentless focus. Its favorite prey is snakes, highly venomous ones, cobras included, and the killing method is brutally simple. No talons first, no dramatic dive, just legs. The secretary bird delivers rapid, piston-like kicks with extreme precision. Each strike can generate enough force to stun, break bones, or kill outright. The fight is often decided in milliseconds. It can fly when it needs to, but flying costs energy. Walking is cheaper, smarter, more controlled. This bird doesn't rush. It doesn't panic. Elegant? Maybe. Merciful? Never. Because the secretary bird doesn't hunt with speed. It hunts with patience. And the next predator leaves the ground behind and turns pure flight into a weapon. Philippine Eagle. This is not a bird built for open skies. This is a predator built for the jungle. Nearly 1 meter tall, with a wingspan that can exceed 2 meters. Massive, heavy, intimidating. But here's the twist. It doesn't hunt in wide spaces. It hunts inside forests. Dense rainforest. Thick branches, low visibility. One wrong move here means a broken wing or death. Its eyes are enormous, forward-facing, built for depth perception and precision. While prey believes it's hidden, the eagle is already locked in. Its targets are not small. Monkeys, flying lemurs, large birds, reptiles. Animals that think trees mean safety. Then come the talons. Thick, curved, bone-crushing. One grip is enough. No struggle, no second chance. The hunt ends at impact. And despite all this power, the Philippine eagle is rare, critically endangered. Fewer than 1,000 remain. Not because it failed as a predator, but because the forest is disappearing. And the next predator leaves the jungle behind and rules the mountains from above. Golden eagle. This is what people imagine when they hear the word predator. Broad wings, powerful chest, a wingspan that can stretch well over 2 meters. This bird doesn't hide. It rules open skies. Golden eagles live in mountains, cliffs, and wide open terrain, places where speed and vision decide everything. And this eagle has both. Its eyesight is extreme. It can spot a rabbit from more than 2 kilometers away, while soaring, while moving. Prey rarely knows it's being hunted. When the dive begins, it's already over. The eagle folds its wings, drops like a missile, and strikes with bone-crushing talons. Those talons can exert hundreds of pounds of pressure, enough to kill instantly, enough to lift prey heavier than the eagle itself. Rabbits, foxes, young deer, even other predators. And here's the irony. Despite all this power, the golden eagle doesn't waste energy. It waits. It calculates. It chooses certainty over chaos. The golden eagle doesn't rely on luck. It relies on control. And the next predator? It keeps the power, but changes the rules of the hunt entirely. Red-tailed hawk. You've seen it, even if you think you haven't. This is the silhouette of North America's sky. Broad wings, rounded tail, that unmistakable red fan flashing in the sun. It's not the biggest hawk, not the fastest, not the rarest, and that's exactly why it wins. The red-tailed hawk hunts with patience. It perches high, telephone poles, trees, cliffs, waiting. Its eyesight is razor sharp. From hundreds of meters away, it can detect a mouse shifting grass. One movement is enough. Then the drop. Wings fold, speed builds, gravity does the work. The talons hit first, strong enough to crush, precise enough to kill instantly. Rodents make up most of its diet, but it's flexible. Snakes, rabbits, birds, whatever fits the math. And here's the secret. This hawk thrives near humans. Highways become hunting zones. Cities become ecosystems. While other predators struggle to adapt, the red-tailed hawk settles in. It doesn't dominate by power. It dominates by persistence. Because this bird isn't a specialist, it's a survivor. And the next predator trades familiarity for raw, unapologetic force. Martial Eagle. The name is not subtle, and neither is the bird. This is Africa's heavyweight enforcer. Broad wings, massive chest, a wingspan that can reach nearly 2.5 meters. This eagle doesn't hunt insects, it hunts confidence. From high above the savannah, it watches everything. Antelope calves, monitor lizards, monkeys, other birds of prey. Its eyesight is terrifying. From kilometers away, it can lock onto movement. One mistake, 1 second too slow, then comes the strike. The martial eagle dives with controlled violence, not reckless speed, calculated impact. Those talons are enormous, thick, curved, built to crush bone and shut down prey instantly. Some victims die before they hit the ground. And here's the uncomfortable fact. Local people have feared this bird for centuries because occasionally it targets animals as large as small dogs. This is not a myth. It's documented behavior. The martial eagle doesn't test limits. It ignores. Because this predator doesn't just rule the air, it rules fear itself. And the next predator takes size even further and turns the ocean into its hunting ground. Steller sea eagle. This one doesn't look real. It looks exaggerated on purpose. Massive body, enormous wings, and a beak so large it seems impractical. This is one of the heaviest eagles on Earth. A wingspan that can exceed 2.5 meters. Built less like a jet and more like a flying tank. It lives along cold coastlines, Russia, Japan, the edges of the North Pacific. This eagle hunts fish. Big fish, powerful fish. It waits near rivers and frozen shores, watching, calculating, then it drops. Not fast, not elegant, just overwhelming. That beak is the real weapon. Thick, bright yellow, strong enough to tear through frozen flesh and bone. Its talons finish the job, locking down prey that has nowhere to go. And here's the irony. Despite its size, this eagle barely flaps. It uses wind, thermals, efficiency over effort. This predator doesn't rush. It doesn't chase. It arrives and claims what it wants. Because Steller's sea eagle doesn't dominate through speed. It dominates through mass. And the next predator returns to the forest, where power meets precision at close range. African crowned eagle. This is not a sky hunter. This is a forest executioner. Short wings, long tail, a build designed for tight spaces and sudden violence. This eagle lives where flight is dangerous. Dense forests, thick branches, zero room for error. And that's exactly where it thrives. Its eyesight is tuned for chaos, shadows, movement, depth between trees. While prey thinks it's hidden, the eagle is already dropping. Its preferred targets are shocking: monkeys, hyraxes, large birds, sometimes animals heavier than the eagle itself. The attack is fast, silent, over before the forest reacts. Those talons are enormous, thick, curved, built to crush skulls and pin prey instantly. There is no chase, no escape, just impact. And here's the detail most people miss. This eagle hunts families. It targets young primates near groups, creating panic, confusion, One mistake is all it needs. This is not a graceful predator. It's a tactical one, and proves intelligence can be just as deadly as strength.
Caracara. This one breaks the pattern. It doesn't look intimidating. It doesn't look fast. And it definitely doesn't look heroic. But this bird is smart. Uncomfortably smart. Caracaras belong to the falcon family, yet they rarely hunt like falcons. They walk. Long strides, calm posture, eyes always scanning. They live in open landscapes, savannas, grasslands, roadsides. Yes, roadsides. Caracaras are opportunists. They steal. They scavenge. They harass other predators until they give up food. Eagles hunt. Caracaras negotiate. Aggressively. They work in pairs, sometimes in groups, distracting one predator while another steals the meal. That's strategy, not strength. They eat almost anything: carrion, small animals, eggs, even garbage. And here's the twist: Caracaras can solve problems. They learn, they adapt, they remember. In the wild, intelligence keeps you alive longer than muscle. This bird doesn't rule the sky, it rules the situation. If you made it this far, subscribe, leave a like, hit the bell, and tell me which of these sky predators you'd least like to see locking onto you from above.